Hello, welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. Joining me in studio today is Jake Ryan. He is the voice of the Iowa Western Reaver Athletics. Jake, thanks for joining me today.
Happy to be here, Aaron.
So today's subject is going to be about homecoming for Iowa Western. But before we get into that, I want to know a little bit about you. But in addition to being the play-by-play radio announcer for all of Reaver Athletics, you do a lot of other things for this college. For someone who don't know, what is your role at Iowa Western?
I don't know, Aaron. There's a lot of different roles. I'm kind of the spearhead for obviously all the announcing that goes on at the games, the public address. If there's play-by-play, it's either myself or somebody that we get to do it, whether it's a student or whether it's a former student that comes in to do it. And then also, if you factor in everything else, the promotion, the marketing, the PR, everything athletics kind of comes through us. If somebody from another radio station is coming to do a broadcast, they contact me, let me know so I can make sure there's a spot for them. Down at the football games on Saturday, we set up the tailgate area. I mean, myself, Jeff Snow, Ron Gann, who is the band director. Jeff Snow, of course, is the cheer coach. And then a couple folks in the community with Matt Johnson from Barley's and Brandon Juan from Glory Days. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it. And there's a lot of help that we get with student workers, et cetera. But there's a lot of different hats here, so it's a wonder I'm not bald yet.
Well, you look pretty good for your age.
Yes, I fluffed my hair special for today's show.
Well, I greatly appreciate
Yes.
that. Going back to homecoming now for Iowa Western, it's coming up, and there are a slate of events going on.
Yep.
So what can students expect?
Students can expect a full weekend or a full week of events. It starts on Monday with Jazz at the Yard. There's a couple other things that go on during the day, but Jazz at the Yard is the Iowa Western Band's jazz ensemble. And we have worked with head coach Mark Reardon from the Reaver baseball team, so we're going to do that at Doc Ross Field, jazz at the ball yard, sort of, so to speak. So that'll start things off on Monday. There's a comedian/magician on Tuesday. Ben Seidman will be on campus. He'll be able to entertain and fool people, so that'll be on Tuesday. Wednesday, of course, there's the lip sync contest, which is always an epic battle of talent. You wouldn't believe the talent that some of the Iowa Western students have, but the lip sync battle is on Wednesday, and then, of course, the big parade on the 100 block on Broadway in downtown Council Bluffs is on Thursday. Friday will be volleyball will start. Then we'll also have our Reaver Hall of Fame banquet. There's also midnight pancakes for the students. I mean, there's a lot going on Friday, and then Saturday is even more because we start off with a color run. It'll be our first annual or inaugural color run for the women's basketball team is putting it on. So that'll be here on campus at early in the morning, and then that'll be followed by the women's soccer alumni games, the men's soccer alumni games, and then the football game against Garden City at 1 o'clock out at Titan Stadium. So a lot going on.
Is there a place where people can go to find out more information about the upcoming events?
You can always follow on Twitter. We have all the events on Twitter. We'll retweet everybody else's account, but at Go Reavers is my primary responsibility. You can also log on to iwcc.edu, and there's a full list there, or follow on Facebook as well.
All right, Jake, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it.
Happy to be here, Aaron. We'll be right next to each other in our offices a little bit later.
Sounds great. Council Bluffs News will be right back after this. Stay tuned.